What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Burn or Chill. I'm your host, Priest, joined by my co-host, my brother, Mr. Phoenix. Say what's up to the camera.
What's up, y'all?
But before we get started, Phoenix, tell the audience what Burn or Chill means.
We're going to ask our guests a series of questions, and they're going to answer with burn or chill. Burn means they like it. It's hot. They're rocking with it. And chill means, I'm going to pass on that and why. But what an amazing guest we have in the house. He's the president of Fury Fighting. Let's say what's up to Eric Garcia.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
How y'all doing?
Thank you. Thank you for doing this.
How about yourself?
Man, no problem. I love this.
You ready?
I love it. I'm ready.
How you feeling before we get into these?
I'm ready to burn or chill something.
I like it. I like it.
All right, cool. We're going to go into the very first question. This is a question that I wanted to ask personally because I'm very curious. A last-minute fighter issue or a last-minute venue issue?
I'm going to burn the last-minute fighter issue.
Why?
Well, it really depends on what the venue is.
Yeah.
On what the venue issue is. But I think I could replace the fighter if it's a serious venue issue. That's where the show's got to take place.
Yeah. I imagine, you got to think about how hard it is to for at an event.
Right.
Especially you have all these people coming into town to watch. Compared to a fighter, at least you have other fighters fighting on the card.
Right.
Where you can have the ability
And
to
I
adjust.
actually prepare for stuff like that. Like I'll stack the card with great fights. So if I lose one or two, the whole main card's still solid.
Have you
Yeah,
had a
that's
venue
smart.
issue?
Man, you know what? We had a power issue one time at a venue, and it was 15 minutes before we were supposed to go live on UFC Fight Pass, and the whole venue shut down. The power shut off. Oh. And we couldn't figure out what it was, and somehow somebody figured it out in like 2 minutes before we were supposed to go live. We were already calling Fight Pass and telling them, hey, we're going to have to stall the show like half hour to an hour. And then we called them back. We're like, no, we're good.
Dang,
I was
that's
kind of freaking
crazy.
out.
Yeah.
I would have been backstage running around like, what do I do?
Yeah, man.
I'm sure you got to keep a good poker face, though.
Yeah, you have to.
Make everyone
Nobody
around
can know
you.
something's going on.
Exactly. Love it.
Yep.
All right, Eric, it's time to go to question number 2.
Let's go.
Burn or chill being the president of a fight league of Fury Fighting?
Chill.
You chill
Really?
it.
You chilling?
Well, let me make sure. Hold on.
I thought this was an easy burn.
Let me make sure I got the meanings right.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I burn it, I don't keep it.
You like
No,
it.
burn
is
it is
you
you
like
like
it.
it.
Burnings, I like it.
Yeah, chill
chill
is.
is-
I'm like, I'm
You
a
don't
chill
mess
on
with
that.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm burning it.
You
Yeah,
burning
burning
it?
it. Okay.
You like it?
That's my thing.
That's your thing?
That's your
That's
thing.
my thing.
How'd you get into it though?
Man, I was actually fighter first.
Really?
Yeah, I was fighter first, man. And I've told the story a couple times on different places, but I was a fighter first, and I trained with a bunch of guys that would help me get ready for fights, and they wanted to start fighting, and there was only one local promotion, and it was really hard to get them on cards. So I was like, well, shoot, I'm going to start my own, and I'm going to book all y'all. That's just, it kind of took off from there.
Wow. That's crazy. How many fights did you have?
5
Five?
fights.
Pro or amateur?
4 amateur, 1 pro.
Dang. All
Why'd
MMA.
you stop?
All MMA.
Why'd you stop?
Wow.
Just did, man. I started getting older. I was on the older side of it. I started training when I was 27.
Oh, okay.
So by the time I had my last pro fight was in 2013, and I was already 31. So, and I was like, man, I don't really see myself making it to the UFC. So, quit while I'm ahead.
Be honest, are you more nervous in the back getting ready for the fight or actually making the walk to the octagon? Because I've heard different opinions on this.
Back.
In the back.
In the back?
Yeah. In the back, especially if you're in the back warming up and you hear a bunch of oohs and ahs. You're like, man, this last guy just got knocked out. What if that's me?
Yeah.
Like, all sorts of stuff goes through your head.
All the what ifs.
All the what
I'm
ifs.
sure
the
it's
reason
similar
why-
to like you putting on a fight card though. Like obviously you're probably pretty nervous when it goes into it, or at this point are you just everything's in place?
I mean, I've been doing it for so long that the show kind of runs itself now. You know, there might be some last minute issues, but I keep a poker face, man, and I can do it in my sleep.
I mean, you have to. It's a business at the end of the day.
It's been almost 15 years. 15 years in December
15 years in December.
that I've been promoting. Yeah,
Wow. Congrats.
yeah thank you guys.
I can't wait to get out there.
Yeah.
Soon.
Y'all have to come, man.
December, we're coming. But
great
it is
time.
time to move to question number 3. You burned being a fight promoter. I think that'd be an awesome job. Definitely a stressful job, but you do a great job there down in Texas. So congrats to that with Fury. But it's time to go to question number 3. Again, another selfish question from the eyes of a president of a fighting league. So would you rather sign a controversial fighter that brings a lot of media attention or like a more humble fighter that doesn't quite have the eyes of someone else?
I think I'm going to burn the one that has all the media attention. I think I could promote him more. you know, and I'll chill on the other one.
Yeah.
Dang, I think I could be a promoter too. I was thinking the same exact thing. Right? I mean, think about it. You have some guy who's he has all the kind of like Connor. Look at Connor. Had all the media behind him, builds up a company. If you have someone like that, builds up your company compared to someone who has like the skill level compared to not being so like media driven, it's kind of like harder.
And you can look at Connor, even though he took a couple losses. He lost to Khabib. He got choked by Diaz. But he still built his presence up so much. And then you look at somebody like Mighty Mouse when he was in the UFC.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He went on this streak of wins, and he just didn't have that media.
Yeah.
And nobody cared.
You for sure could go down as the GOAT. But it's like you said, when you have that media attention, you're always one fight,
so
two fights away from the title.
You go down as the GOAT, or you become a billionaire like Connor.
Pick your poison.
I think, you got to sign the media guy. Especially nowadays with clips and stuff. Everyone wants to see that viral post-fight interview or
100%.
something they did on the walkout. So I'm going to have to agree with that. You're agreeing with it?
Yeah, I'm going to burn definitely signing the higher media fighter. But it's kind of crazy to see like someone who like Alex Pereira, you really doesn't speak English,
right?
But just absolutely a star,
superstar.
Yeah, that's different too, right? Yeah.
So I don't know. I burn it though.
I mean, maybe Diego too.
Point
Diego
blank.
Lopez,
Diego. Diego, Alessandro, all of them, man.
But I feel like they still all have that like little it factor.
Well,
that
Diego's
like
got
draws
the
you.
haircut.
It's the haircut. It's the
Diego's got the-
tattoos.
There you
Pereira,
go.
same thing. He shaves his head when it's go time. What'd you think about the fight?
That was good.
Good fight?
That was good, man.
Yeah.
I thought it was too.
I thought Khalil did a really good job. He took a beating, but he was a dog.
Hey man, rounds 1 and 2, he looked really good.
He did. He landed that head kick.
The head kick and the just straight right. as
Yeah,
soon as
big
he
right
did.
overhand.
He had
Dropped
some
him.
good moments for sure.
I'd be curious to see a rematch here in the States.
Yeah.
Or
Someone without altitude.
Someone with altitude. Sorry, not the States. Because I feel like altitude definitely affects.
Makes a difference. 100%.
He affected Khalil big.
Yeah.
Especially someone who's like very like in and out and very explosive. It crushed him on that. But
doubt.
good fight. Great card overall. I like that. I really enjoyed it.
Cool. You ready to go to the next question?
Let's go.
Let's go.
This one is actually kind of really funny. You have to, just like Phoenix said, you have to burn one and then chill one. You travel a lot, I'm assuming, being a promoter, coming here to the Vegas and all around the world. Burn or chill, having a delayed flight every single time you travel for the rest of your life, or always losing your luggage every time you travel? Think about it.
It's a tough one.
That's a tough one, man. I think I'm going to burn on the delayed flight.
Yeah.
As long as I can get there, I mean.
At least you're fine.
Yeah, it's all good. The luggage, I'll just replace it. When I land, I'll go get something else. It's all
Just go
good.
right next to the next.
Yeah.
Go right to the store, get some
I'll
clothes.
go buy some stuff, just the basics.
Well,
I mean-
especially nowadays, like all the airports are nice. They have nice lounges and stuff like that.
all
So it's
good.
not that big of a deal, but it'd be pretty annoying every time you fly.
Both definitely have its pros and cons.
Yeah, no doubt.
You lose your luggage, you're losing some expensive clothes, you're losing probably a favorite shirt, favorite pair of shoes. But if you get a delayed flight and you have to be somewhere at that night,
I know.
and then it's like, uh-oh.
As long as I have my phone, though, I can make the necessary changes.
Exactly.
You know, I'll figure it out. And I always carry a carry-on. Like,
Yeah.
I try not to check any bags. So if I lose my stuff, it's on me.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, you have to do that nowadays. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen on Instagram of people like losing luggage or like it got on a different flight and stuff. And
I
that just
hate
seems
going
like
to
a
baggage claim,
hassle.
Oh my gosh. Especially
Having
when
to
some
wait.
baggage claim is just delayed.
Here in Vegas is pretty bad too.
Yeah, I bet.
Have you checked it here?
No, I haven't lately.
Don't.
Like, a couple years ago, I haven't lately.
Don't.
Don't.
I mean, you get so many flights that come in here. It's like, oh man,
Right.
You're sitting there waiting and
for your
waiting and
bags to come
waiting.
out. Somebody
Ugh.
grabs the wrong bag.
Yeah, so that's my bag. That's my bag. Bring it back.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. I mean, that's a hard question.
What do you
So
burn?
he burned having the delayed flights, respected, showing the luggage. I mean, I feel like it's a hard question, but simple. Definitely burn the delayed flights. You don't want to lose luggage. Chill on the luggage.
I don't know. I'm gonna chill on the delayed flights. Like
Oh
you
my
said, you
gosh.
could replace it. You could replace what you are, and if you have a carry-on, it's not that bad too. Like for me, I like to take carry-ons too. Have my valuable stuff in the carry-ons, and then check whatever I have to do. But man, delayed flights are such a pain. And when they're like keep going, oh, delayed 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, not for me.
Eventually, you'll get there.
Eventually, maybe.
Eventually you'll get
Until they hit
there,
you with that
hopefully.
canceled at like
Yeah, that's
midnight,
the problem,
and then
yeah.
you're like, oh, that's tough. But Alrighty, it is time to move to the fifth and final question. This is a question that we asked on a previous episode, and it was so good that we had to bring it back for you. So, same style, got to burn one or chill one. Would you rather be half your height or double your weight? It's so hard, isn't it?
I think I'm gonna chill on the half the height.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah. And I'll burn the double your weight.
I feel like you could work with the double your weight, though. If you're in the gym, you come out looking like Hulk or something.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way to get taller.
Yeah. Burn double the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double the weight. Damn, that means that'd be like 300 something. Yeah, I could work with it.
I'd be 340.
340?
Yeah.
Yeah, right around 342.
Be 340. I'd go on the 72.
So you'd only be like 200 pounds.
I'd start
72
fasting.
hour fast, cold plunge, sauna, everything on it.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I burn double the weight.
Burn double the weight.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be shorter. We all want to be taller, right?
Exactly.
That's
They even
true.
I even saw like on Instagram, they got like insoles now that make you like 2-3 inches taller.
That
That's
tricks
wild.
the girls, though. That does trick the ladies.
I'm going to go buy
I'd
some
be like
insoles right
6'3"
now.
with those on.
You never take your shoes off again. With
I
Heck
need to
no.
go get some Nike Air Maxes.
Right.
To boost
and
up
put
the
the
height.
put the
them
insoles in them.
4-inch soles in them.
Yeah.
So see, like, geez, Priest, what
What
tall are you?
happened? That happened, but all right, we're all agreeing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burn the double your weight. That's going to do it from this episode of Burn It Show. Eric, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks,
We
guys.
appreciate it, taking the time. Let the audience know where they can find you. Instagram, Fury, website, everything.
Yeah,
Lay
follow
it
me
out.
on Instagram at EricG831. Follow us, our Fury Fighting page at Fury Fighting on IG.
You heard the man. Be sure to go check him out, and also tune into Fury Fighting on UFC Fight Pass. It is a great promotion, and we are out of this episode of Burn or Chill.